pain. It can do two things. It can bury you or it can transform you. Let's assume that most of your clients are hardly ever certain of who they need to be for depositions, for pretrial, and for trial. It's obvious. Look to the obvious. They're the victims, right? Well, when it comes to the plaintiff or the wrongfully accused in a criminal defense case, they're in pain, emotionally and or physically. They've been traumatized. They're in fear. They've been violated, betrayed to the core. They're humiliated. What does pain do? It gives them a mask, and that mask can distort a person from their true identity. Pain will literally rob that person of who they are. So who are they? They are not their pain. They are not their fear. Your job is to remove that mask and reveal them as what they really are and need to be for us, the victor. I love this work. I love every part of this work when it comes to discovering the right story of your clients. In brain injury cases that I consult on, often I'll hear friends and family members describing the muffled or the blurred light in the eyes of their loved ones who live with a traumatic brain injury, TBI. And what of the light, I'll ask. I get the muffled, I'll say, and we'll talk about what muffled looks like later. But for now, what is the light you're seeing in their eyes? What are you seeing? All right, but let's keep it real. I mean, you're asking, well, how is the victor story going to affect my damages model? It's a common question I hear all the time, and the answer is it's a great deal. Let's add more to that trial lawyer fear. Well, Jesse, if we show the victim overcoming too much, will the jurors feel compelled to right the wrong, to balance the scales? And my answer always is there's no such thing as overcoming too much. If the victim is fully recovered and they're as good as they were 2 minutes before the injury, then the case is small and you need to settle it. And if they still have consequences that they're living with from the injury, then we, the collective we, are inspired by the fact that they keep on fighting despite those consequences. And we want our jurors inspired. You're asking them for action. Inspiration helps create the call to action for your jurors. So to reiterate, one of the single greatest reasons that you have mischaracterized your client and not have yet rightly framed their victor story is that you have defined their loss by what has been taken from them. Instead, you need to show the strength, keyword strength, of what they have been able to overcome or trying to overcome despite what has been taken from them. And this is the game changer approach. When you follow through with this process of what I call the victim to victor approach story, your jurors will see and feel, more importantly, feel what has been taken from your client 1,000 times more. Now, watch what happens to your damages model if you're a plaintiff's attorney. So I subscribed 100% to Mo Levine's infamous core lesson to lawyers. It's not what they took, he says, it's what they left behind. You've heard it before. Well, what they left behind is the strength of overcoming what has been taken. Key word, strength. The reluctant hero call to action. Your client is not their pain. They are the strength of trying to overcome their pain. Tell this story. Trust this story. Check out my book, Witness Preparation, How to Tell the Winning Story at Trial Guides, and jump into a Tell the Winning Story workshop online or in person at tellthewinningstory.com. I look forward to helping you tell the right story to win your next case.